now, Luke here. If you're watching this, then you've probably caught up with all the videos as part of the Booked Academy series, Navigating the Narrative. If you haven't watched the videos, it's fine. Seriously, it's fine. It's no big deal. I'm fine, it's cool. I'm not gonna cry myself to sleep. What, just because I put in all that effort to kind of teach you how to write a narrative and you haven't even watched it, which would be a complete waste of my time? It's fine.
Calm down, calm down.
Not to worry, in this video I'm going to give you 5 power-ups on how to take your narrative writing to the next level. Now I'm sure you're bursting with fantastic ideas, your imagination is running wild, and you just can't wait to write this narrative. Slow down there, Speed Racer. Before you start writing, you need to take some time to plan out your narrative story. You need to map out and really consider the characters, settings, and the series of events that take place in your writing. Now you might be thinking, gee, come on, Grandpa Luke. I've got all my ideas up here. I'm fast and loose. Why should I waste my time planning when I'm just gonna get started writing?
No, ma'am. No, you're very mistaken. You're very mistaken.
Writing out your ideas, planning, is very important. It will help you avoid getting stuck halfway through your story and make sure you follow the narrative structure. The point of view is the perspective from which the story is told. Basically, who is telling the story? There are many types of points of view, but to get started, we'll just talk about 2 common points of view that people use. You can write with a first-person point of view. That's where a character in your narrative is directly telling the story to your readers. In your writing, you'll include words like I and me. For example, I was hastily walking down the river path until a werewolf stepped out and startled me. Point of view can also be in the third person. This is where the narrator, or the storyteller, is not a character in your narrative, but instead an outside voice. In your writing, you use words like he, she, they when referring to your characters. For example,
Luke was hastily walking down the river path until a werewolf stepped out and startled him. The werewolf decided not to eat Luke on account of him being short, greasy, oily, and smelling rather pungent.
Once you work out who's telling your story and what point of view you're writing with, stick to it. Themes are the big ideas that are found throughout our story. It's what you, the author, are trying to share or even teach to the reader. You weave themes into your writing through the challenges, discoverings, and learnings your characters go through. Some examples of themes in your narratives may include love conquers all. Family is the most important thing. You must learn from your mistakes. I learned from my mistake that you can't really drink milk when it's been out on the fridge for 5 days straight.
I feel like I gotta throw up, yo.
Dialogue is a bit of a secret weapon when it comes to narrative writing. Dialogue helps bring your characters and thus your story alive.
It's alive! It's alive!
It's important to make sure your dialogue is realistic and actually adds to the story. And don't just make your characters blabber on for the sake of it. I hate when people just talk on and on and on and on and on and on. Cuckoo. Dialogue is rad because the reader can find out about how the character feels or what they're thinking straight from their mouths. Without interesting wow words in your writing, your story is like a plain, boring piece of toast. With killer descriptive language, your narrative is like a sweet and colourful piece of fairy bread. Fairy bread, by the way, is something we do here in Australia.
G'day, mate. Let's put another shrimp on the barbie.
Use as many unique adjectives as you can when describing your characters and setting. Another way to help is using analogies, metaphors, and similes. Descriptive language is like the seasoning in your story. It adds flavors and makes everything way more exciting. There you have it. 5 power-ups to level up your narrative writing and make your story explode off the page.